That's great. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Hey, AJ, you with me?
Yeah, you hear me?
Wakey, wakey, bakey.
Yeah, you're kind
Good
of loud.
evening. Yeah, how do you sound? Okay, I sound all right?
Yeah, your mic's a little bit loud.
Well, maybe you, I don't know. Uh, my mic loud, Joe? Good evening, everybody. I sound great. I mean, but, I'm a drummer. I want to hear loud.
You want to be
You know,
heard?
need to be heard, brother. Brother, just setting up the link here and making it, let me put a little happy face here. A little happy face. I love us. AJ, I love us. Have you been watching these videos? The kids just freaking out because they got to go to fucking work.
No, what? No, I didn't say it.
Dude, unbelievable.
Oh,
Listen, Facebook is now satire and all, and I love you guys for letting us broadcast on Facebook. Good evening, everyone. First of all, we're just leading into the show now. Howard the unknown drummer, AJ, the magnificent AJ Slick, phenomenal AJ Slick, as I like to call him. We're here. You're there. We're in beautiful Apollo Beach. He's in Northeast Philly.
that's right. It's hot
That's
as
right.
hot as
Home of
shit.
Rocky.
It's hot as hell today.
Oh no shit. Yeah, it was steamy here too. And I love that. After the show, the beautiful wife and engineer of the show, Joanne Duran of Apollo Beach Publishing, we will be going into the hot tub and the pool. It
Dude,
sucks living here, bro. I know it. We want to welcome everyone to the show. Our disclaimer is going to come up in a second. And just would like you, hey, that's Joanne, everybody, my lovely wife, or as AJ likes to call his party buddy.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a good thing she can drink for me. I'm a pussy that way.
Absolutely.
I am such a pussy that way, AJ. Go Bucks. So this show is dedicated to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and all
Kansas City Chiefs.
And the Philadelphia
And the
Eagles, the Super Bowl
Eagles.
champs.
Yeah. We're 21 weeks away, I think, from opening day, which is awesome.
How many days?
Fucking yeah. I think it's 21 weeks.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 21 days. I'm like, what planet?
Oh, that'd be great. But
Yeah,
actually 21 days from now is the draft party, the 24th. I got tickets if you want to come down. It's just a big carnival. For you are going to be able to wait in the morning because your pick is going to be at like 2 a.m. My pick is going to be probably about 11:30.
Really?
Yeah, you pick last.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I mean, you actually won again. Hats off, go Bucks. So this is the part of the show that is our disclaimer. AJ, would you like to explain to things people should say and what they shouldn't say?
You're better off doing that.
All right. Thank you. The opinions of the host and the other host may not be the opinions of the organization promoting this or Facebook or anything that here's the deal. Don't do what we say, do what you do. We are not responsible for you and your stupidity. We have plenty of our stupidity. We're here to make you laugh. We're here to make you cry, and we're gonna make have 45 minutes of fun. How's that, everybody? Don't be a dick as I wake up every morning and say good morning. Don't be a shitty person. But we would ask you to tell your friends to watch. And we hope that you enjoy the show. So, AJ, take over for a second because I've got to keep sharing this for a moment.
Wait 1 second, because I will tell you that the Buccaneers pick 19th, Chiefs are 31st, and the Eagles 32nd in the first round of the draft.
I mean, the thing starts at like what, 7:00.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, it runs for like 6 days, and nobody watches the second. Some people watch the second day a little bit, and then like you can go to like ESPN, the Ocho, and you can watch the 72nd draft overall in the 15th round. You're like, fuck.
Yo, I think the Bucks need a lot of help, dude.
Easy. They said that they've improved in the offseason. They said they were better than last year. Back it off, dude.
Yeah,
hey man,
Chiefs,
them fighting words.
The Chiefs are just out of it.
The Chiefs, I think, are going to need a little bit more work than they suspect, but they do have the talent, which is always good.
You're like my friend Mike Schwartz is like a gay.
Okay.
His nose looks like W.C. Fields from Alcohol.
Oh yeah, see?
Yeah.
That guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what's his prediction?
He don't have a prediction. He just has parties at his house.
And?
Not wrong with that.
What's
I never make them as I'm playing on. Look, I think Pornhub has.
I gotta say the past not being able to play over holidays and stuff has been great. I mean, I miss playing out live and all, but I don't miss missing like Thanksgiving or or missing like you know. Yeah, I don't have to tell you. It just they're just nights that you want to be with family or be part of the party.
Well, we celebrate. We got like I got Thanksgiving Day. I'm good, man. Even though this year I played Thanksgiving Eve and Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, you did a double.
Yeah, man.
So we got some guests coming on. If they log in, we're gonna have to ride this out until they come in. I got my buddy Nat from the Bahamas. I got my buddy Mace who's supposed to come on. Mace is he was in a band called Gray Days, and he has I don't know. Do you remember? Did you listen to Howard Stern early on?
Yeah.
He used to have an intro song called 000. Double, double, double O. Do you want to be a zero? HOWARD. Howard Stern. He was the bass player on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their band actually did okay. The 000s. You can check them out. And then you know he went to the West Coast and he played with a lot of bands, a lot of pickup bands. And then he was in a band called Gray Days, and that was with Chester Bennington. And then they went off, and he went into Linkin Park.
Right.
And you know he's got that West Coast feel, that Orange County fill-in guy. If you need somebody, he's been on tour all over the place. Like my cousin, he's supposed to come on too. So, but again, they're on the West Coast, which is a little, and they're musicians.
And Linkin
AJ
Park is now touring again.
Yeah, well, that's on my treats of things. Joanne just just a spoil alert.
Sorry,
Linkin Park is actually
like Linkin Park. So,
and you know what though? Here's the real spoil. They canceled shows. They canceled a shit ton of shows. So that was part of my spoiler. So that going on here, AJ. Let's try and see if we can't get somebody in. You been watching any of the news?
Nah, I try not to, dude.
What about music news?
Nothing. Nah, I did this like I had off yesterday, thank God, and today. So this is like my relaxing.
God. So I'm your musical source for news now. This is horrible, dude. This is a blind leading the blinder. How fuck's that?
And that's a fact.
It is.
Listen, you got your wife to get us on track, so there you go.
Yeah, but I'm in front of a computer all day, you know, so I get to see shit like really quick. And that's one of the perks that I don't know how to program a computer, but I know how to, you know, use a computer for, you know, I can't write programs, anything, even like my electronics for my drums and shit. Howard the Unknown Drummer, check me out if you need a band. But when it comes to just like, you know, scrolling and doom scrolling, I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah,
so
I could do that too.
All right, so what do you think about the Who, bro?
What do I think about the Who?
Yeah. Well, what do you think about Roger Daltrey?
Well, I mean, I like the Who, but like Roger really can't sing that good anymore.
Well, it turns out that the story that I read today is that he's turning out to be Tommy. He's going deaf and he's going blind, but at least he can still sing. That's the humor part of it.
Come on, man.
For real. And he's 80 years old. He just came out on stage the other night and said, "Hey, I'm going blind." And we're going to see more of that in our lifetime. But it seems like some guys are holding up a lot better than other guys. But I like the Who, but I'm not like I like the Who. They influence me. Who are you kidding? But I'm not like I happen to know a lot of their catalog, and I like the Who, but it's not like I'm a huge monster Who guy.
Yeah, I like.
But they have a huge catalog, so it's kind of hard.
I like them, but I mean, I've seen them like 3 times. I guess I don't know. I'm not a big Who fan.
Yeah, I saw them on their second farewell tour. Joe, is my vape over there? Can you toss it? So yeah, and it's pretty. About 2 years ago in Clearwater, Roger Daltrey came off the stage. He walked off the stage. They got a full refund, all the fans, and he said, "I just can't do this anymore." And 2 years later, the guy's back out doing it again, and the Who are touring again. Not as the Who, but it's like, dude, when's enough?
Yeah, he's not. His voice is really weak lately, dude.
And he is probably one of the best voices in rock and roll. I'm top 10 without a doubt. Roger Daltrey is just there.
He definitely has a good voice, man. But you know what it is? They're all getting old, so their voices just ain't good no more, dude.
What was that, Mathis? Johnny Mathis? Yeah. He canceled shows and he retired on the spot. It's a lot nowadays. People expect a lot of electronics, a lot of show going on.
The other thing is sometimes they don't realize how much touring day after day after day is.
Beats the shit out of them.
And it really can kill your voice if you're not used to it and you haven't kept up with it.
Tell Axl Rose that.
That cures everything.
Yeah. So AJ, let's tell everybody about you. What you drinking there?
Platinum 7.
Ooh, that's like a few times in a row you've been hitting that, huh? That's your go-to now?
High class.
Oh, well, listen, dude. Like, I like Tito's.
We got to get you a sponsorship.
There you go. Tito's is like, for one of these bottles, it's like $40, maybe $40.
Isn't amazing? Tito's used to be like $7 a handle.
Yeah.
And then when it got popular, like $45. You want it? If not, fuck you.
Yeah, listen, this Platinum I get for like $18. This big bottle.
Well, I usually get the Magnums.
Yeah.
So, what's going on in Philadelphia, man? Your baseball team's doing all right?
Dude, I fucking hate baseball, dude.
It is America's pastime.
Phillies are awesome. How can you hate baseball?
I
Baseball is
will
the
say,
best.
yeah, I will say the Phillies are very good. They're very a hometown team without a doubt.
They're also very tight.
Yeah,
Very, very tight. They work well together.
They choke a lot like the Eagles, though.
I tried watching it today. I got about maybe 6 minutes in. I'm like, fuck this shit, dude.
It's tough. I mean, can you think about the days that you didn't have a pager?
Yeah, right.
Hold on. I mean, that was the first real technology people carried around, and it's like it was America's pastime for a reason. You could cut out of work at 1 o'clock, dick around for 4 hours, drink, have some fucking hot dogs, watch these guys play a game, and then go back to work.
Yeah, the announcers kill me, dude.
Well, they talk so much shit about the most ridiculous stats that make no sense. Like, Jimmy's using a 3 1/4 inch shoelace on his new cleats, and it seems to be lowering the balance on him and giving him it's like, dude, who fucking cares, man? Hit the ball.
Dude, I think they should fucking.
Okay, whoever Michael Schwartz is, he said, you're not a real Jew because Jews love baseball.
Easy.
Yeah, Michael Schwartz, his family were Nazis, part of the Hitler crew, dude.
They are hot.
Well, I'll tell you this, though. Baseball, you need 161 games is a lot of time. I mean, football, 17 games, 8 at home. Hockey's now down to 80 games, AJ? You go to a lot of games, dude.
I love hockey. That's hockey and football in my school.
A lot of action in hockey. Without it's literally 20 minutes, 3 times of kick-ass action. That's hockey.
I love fucking hockey, dude. That's my sport, dude.
82 games in a hockey season.
82 games. Now,
41 home, 41 away.
It's double for baseball. Who in their right mind?
Go Bolts.
Unless you're like an old lady or an old dude that can go out to the baseball field 100 or 80, 85. And then if your team does good, they stretch that shit out for another 7 weeks of playoffs.
Yeah, dude, it's like, I hear people playing bars, and last week they're screaming at the Phils. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude! It's like a whole season. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
I mean, it is. It's double. It's 162 games.
There's a lot of time for a team to catch up. I mean, I'm sure you've been to a few hockey games too. They just, or even when you see a band, they're just going through the motion, and then all of a sudden, people start rolling into the room and like, oh shit, we got to start playing good.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, but I love hockey, man. I even like I can't watch baseball. I've been watching other hockey games throughout the
just
league.
To take the edge off, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what's also too is you see some of the guys that you're going to play. One thing about hockey, a lot of people get into the playoffs.
Right.
So we have Mace coming on by any chance? Mace is not in yet, and who else?
Not home yet.
Oh, send Rick a link. My buddy Rick. Yeah, but he's going to be under Enoch. Yeah. So, AJ, in my tireless effort of finding out if I'm right or wrong, I could not believe how many people are going on tour as of this week, to the point that I had to come up with a second page
Really?
of everybody who's going out on tour that announced the past few days.
Well, let's hear what's
is
going on.
This is the part of the show that we either say if we'd see them or not, and if you guys want to contribute and tell me your thoughts, if you'd like to see these guys or not, or it's just a blatant waste of your time and they're just doing a cash grab. Is that fair to say, Jay?
There you go.
Okay, you ready? Because this is a big ass list. You might want to fill that drink back up.
Well, go ahead. I'll tell you when I've been done, dude. So I got it. Just go ahead.
Soft Cell, Modern English, and Simple Minds in a bundle tour.
Dude, I could give a fucking rat's ass about any of them. Sucky bad. Listen, here's another. Simple Minds.
Depending on the price.
Oh, no, just stop. Not about price, just in general. I mean, your ad dollar.
How much?
I like Simple Minds.
Listen,
Modern
Simple Minds.
English.
Isn't that the Don't You Forget About Me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They got two songs.
Listen, I got in a fight with that bass player about 6 years ago. That dude is the biggest fucking dick in the world.
I remember you telling me that.
Dude, listen, he's such a pussy too. He inboxed me to make up and sorry, bro. I should have never did that. I'm like, fuck you.
Fuck you. I'll stop the world and shit on you.
Yeah.
Modern English is Stop the World.
All right, so
English, dude.
I'm going.
All right, so Soft Cell, Tainted Love. I mean, we got that going for us.
Is Tainted Love the same thing as a taint?
No, well, technically,
no.
Whoa. Technically, yes, because it's just missing the ED.
There you go.
All right.
One is a body part.
All right, so this 80s bonanza is not going to do well, huh? Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Quiet Riot.
Absolutely not. Who's the only guy in the band? Rudy Sarzo?
Rudy's amazing.
Yeah, Rudy's there. Yeah, it's Rudy. Rudy's and yeah. All right.
Totally going.
Great White.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Not.
Apparently, I'm going to a lot of concerts without Howard.
Yeah, you're not.
I'll just go hang.
Yeah,
all right, what's our chat? I gotta pull the chat up.
All these bands. She'll go with you, Joanne.
It's mostly Michael Schwartz. Stop getting mad, AJ. Stop ignoring me.
Who's Michael Schwartz? May the Schwartz be with you.
He's a friend of mine. He's a guy that looks like W.C. Fields.
Yeah, Shane.
Oh, okay. That explains a lot of.
Hey, Michael, reach out to me because I'm a Jew too. All right, Primus.
No.
No, me neither.
No.
They're just technical nerds.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, not into them.
How about Garbage?
That's exactly what they are, garbage.
They did do a James Bond song, I believe.
That might have been their only one.
All right, what do you think about Bruce Dickinson by himself?
Nah.
Yeah. Explain to people who that is.
From Iron Maiden. Everyone.
Why isn't he touring with the band?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a rainbow thing. You know?
I don't know. I mean, he's got a good voice.
Hey, Greg, how are you?
I'd rather see the band.
Yeah, and then Nico's out of the band too. He's hurt.
Well, he had a stroke. He had a couple. Didn't he?
He was with them up until like 3 months, 4 months.
Dude, they
ago.
were cool. I like Maiden. They were cool. They were like a fucking cool fucking hard rock band.
They were my only really band in metal. Like that. I really knew some of their material and liked it. I never really got into Dokken. I never really got into Scorpions. I never really got into.
Listen, Scorpions. I like Scorpions.
I liked them, but I wasn't like a huge fan. They decent, nice catalog and stuff, but it just wasn't my sound.
Right.
But something about Maiden, they kind of ran that 7 and 8 minute song like Rush.
Right.
And that's what I liked about Maiden. I love the power chords. And they were the only real metal I liked. Them maybe Queensryche a little bit, at the time. When they were current. Now it's easy to go back in their catalogs and say, oh, there's new material.
But listen, here's the thing. With Maiden, they got that gallop from Achilles' Last Stand, Led Zeppelin.
Oh, without a doubt. That's absolutely Achilles' Last Stand. That whole song.
Was from Led Zeppelin, dude. Dude, I was just reading a thing, not to switch subjects, but when Robert Plant's son died, the only person that the only person that attended the funeral in Led Zeppelin was John Bonham.
Wow.
How fucked up is that?
That's kind of fucked.
Dude, I lost all respect for Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones. That is the most fucked up thing in the world. Yeah, dude. He said like Jimmy was fucking whacked out, but him and Jimmy weren't getting along, so he didn't show up. That's fucked up, dude.
That's just wrong. Just wrong on
I
so many
totally
levels.
listen. I totally lost respect for both them guys, dude.
That's kind of crappy.
Yeah.
Again, we weren't there. I mean, there was no Yoko involved, so they should have been a little bit more mature. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Good.
You ready?
Yeah.
Mac Sabbath.
What the fuck is that?
It is McDonald's mixed with Black Sabbath. It's a big Ronald McDonald.
Here.
And it's a Grimace playing bass.
I know you're talking
and
about.
And the Hamburglers playing drums. You never saw them?
He's not kidding. I just looked it up.
They're a great Sabbath cover band.
Yeah, but it's fucking stupid, dude.
It's really weird.
Yeah. Like, listen,
you know,
I'd rather just see a tribute band do it than dress up like the Grimace and McDonald's, dude.
It's funny when you're wasted, though.
The Hamburger's got like these really weird horns coming out of its head. Like
However, I did like trying to think the band.
Remember that dude that sang Led Zeppelin?
Yeah, that's what I said. That I really like them. I'm
funny,
blanking on the name.
And I like that fucking scary clown that sings the Ozzy song.
Dred Zeppelin. Zeppelin's fantastic.
Yeah, but
they've got a song called The Claw. Amazing song.
What about the clown that sings all like Johnny Cash and you ever
Angel?
See the creepy clown?
The Angel.
Is that what it is?
It's Angel the Droopy Clown.
Yeah, I like that, dude. You fucker. I know where you're at, dude. Yeah, who did I say he looked like, dude? Who did I tell you? It was Mel Tellis. I sent you a thing. You didn't see it? Look at it. He looks like Mel Tellis, whatever the fuck.
Looks like Mel Tellis.
Yeah.
Just slumped over. You know, if you took an infrared camera, you'd see like an aura of funk, just purple like schlep rock. All right, I got a lot more, man. I'm not kidding. I'm buying time here. You ready?
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne.
Nah, not even close, dude.
Chevelle. Metal band Chevelle.
No.
Now, this is pretty interesting. Foreigner committed to their tour.
With
their singer that replaced Lou Gramm got sick. Lou Gramm's filling in for his old band, fronting his old band. How cool is that?
Yeah, let me ask you a question. What's wrong with the singer? Do you know?
Old age, probably.
No, the new singer he's replacing.
He's got to be an old codger too, man.
Yeah, but dude, he's got a hell of a fucking voice, that dude, man.
I'm sure he does, but I mean, I'm sure it's health reasons.
I wonder if it's like cancer or something horrible.
Joanna, check it out.
Yeah, he's good, man. I did Kelly with.
Oh, without a doubt, and apparently they're all friendly.
Listen, Lou Gramm was a great singer, but he's not going to be able to do that, dude. He's doing it. Yeah, but he lost his voice, dude.
He's doing it.
Yeah, and listen, dude, that's hard shit to sing, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's called actual singing.
It's hard, and it's high vocals, bro.
Yeah, you're up there in the register. Yeah. All right, now here's some good ones. You ready, AJ? Yeah. I guarantee 2 or 3 of these people you're going to say probably. Ready?
Yep.
Sex Pistols.
Not a chance.
No shot at all.
No.
If you thought they sucked 40 years ago, how bad do you think they are that they haven't practiced in 40 fucking years?
Is Johnny Rotten sing with them?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I know he had a big.
They're broke, apparently. That's the only reason why they're going.
Dude, he looks worse.
They certainly don't have any new material. They do. It's not getting any airplay.
Yeah, but he looks worse than me. He looks like he's been
residency issues.
He looks like he's been eating at the Dunkin' Donuts every day. That guy.
Oh my God, with some teeth.
Yeah.
We should have a segment of look how far some of these guys have let themselves go.
Dude, I'm right there.
Oh, wow.
What?
Dude, I just looked him up. Wow.
Dude, you look almost the same as I met you 20 years ago, dude.
Nah, dude, I'm a fucking slob. I got to lose like 50, 60 pounds.
Yeah, but I can fix that. If you listen to me, I can fix it. And we have a secret thing that Joanne's not going to say a word about. But
we're going to do it.
But we're going to try something that is supposed to be proven.
Supposedly.
Proven. And we'll talk about that off air after we try. See if we tried.
All right.
All right. We're still going.
Yes.
I'm not kidding. This was a long list, guys.
Go ahead.
This is all in 1 week. These people have decided to come out and tour. Okay. Striper.
Fuck no.
Alien Ant Farm.
No.
No interest in Alien Ant Farm?
No.
A Perfect Circle.
No.
That's Maynard from Tool's other band.
Yeah, no.
They do a song called Judith, which is phenomenal. Alice in Chains.
No.
Yes.
Number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, announced Lady Gaga.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. These
Even for me, that's not going to happen.
So these are the tours that came out. And again, I keep saying there's so much out there this time of year. I've never seen so many bands. We actually went out the other night. We were out and we saw a band called Leonard and Friends, and it's the Russian Chicago, meaning that it's Russia's premier Chicago band, and there was 13 musicians on the floor here, dude. Think about that. Horn section, drummer, 3 percussionists, 3 singers, 3 guitar players. They covered everything. They were terrific. However, you could tell
one guy from the U.S.
You could tell they were from Russia, though, which I've got nothing bad with it, but it was their interpretation, which was really good,
right,
of Chicago. And so we saw them, I think, 2 nights ago. And then tomorrow night, we're going to see Rick Wakeman. Would you go see Rick Wakeman?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me, AJ?
Dude, listen, I met him. I had a chance to meet him. I played a gig, and it was next to the Electric.
Don't talk bad about him. We're going to go see him.
Well, listen, it was right next to Electric Factory, and the guy that owned the club I played owned Electric Factory. So he goes, "You want to meet Rick Wakeman?" I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." So I go backstage, and he was wearing like this fucking coat with fucking tails and all this weird shit.
Oh, yeah.
Talking such crazy shit. I said, "You know what? Fuck it." I left.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not questioning his musician ability. He was just like a fucking really weird dude, man.
Eccentric, maybe. I mean, you look at keyboard players. Keith Emerson blew his brains out.
Yeah.
He was a prodigy at like 5 years old. These guys from 5 years old, they're in front of that piano, and on top of it, they're in Europe. They're playing classical. They are just ingrained into them that they have to be better than Mozart.
Right.
So I guess they get a little crazy. However, Rick Wakeman is amazing. I can't wait to see his 15 keyboards and his rack of wall of speakers and him just rip the place apart with just all sorts of sounds.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that one comes out.
And plus, he's doing the music of Yes.
Absolutely.
In a few weeks, we're seeing John Anderson of Yes.
Right.
So and then who did we? I just saw.
Well, Friday we're.
And we saw and a few months ago I saw I saw Steve Howe of Yes.
Steve Howe of Yes. We've seen. Every
they just can't get along.
We've seen every part of Yes without them being Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, literally every part of Yes without them actually.
And I saw Asia, which had a little bit of every member of every Yes band that they all had.
Absolutely.
And the funny thing is, they didn't play a lot of the same material.
Saying yes, I say no.
Say no to Yes.
Honestly, it's been very good. Every different piece that we've seen has been good.
Hawaiian Circus was down here in Tampa. And I think they're coming back here. They're a good cover. I mean, yeah. I think I saw them in front of.
I don't think they were in Tampa. I don't think these same guys.
No, not Flying Circus. The other one. What's the other lead? Get the Lead Out was just here.
Get the Lead Out.
Get the Lead Out was here, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I saw John Anderson, Band of Geeks. This is my buddy John here. John saying that. Yeah, I saw them at. Believe it or not, we saw them at Busch Gardens right during the pandemic.
Yeah, and it was such a small crowd.
And who was this?
It was John Anderson. They were terrific. He sings like a nightingale. But also, too, I want to mention this Thursday night. I don't want to cut into any one of your gigs, though.
Can I hold on 1 second?
Okay.
Big shout out to Teo Leonard, who's watching right now. Hello.
Big shout out here. This coming Thursday, we are having a live mass burning party. It's the 5-year anniversary of the shit mandate of those masks that didn't work. Even though everyone had to have them, I'm not trying to be subversive here. If you still own masks, you might want to fucking burn them.
Here's my mask. Ready?
Show me your mask. We're on delay, okay?
Right here.
Hold on, I'm waiting for the delay.
Oh, he's got a bottle in front of his face. Look up. Yeah.
Hey, you know what though? The funny thing is,
I'm not on delay.
They said alcohol and liquor was good for you to kill the virus. And they said, nah,
I had no problem drinking.
They
my
said
way
if
out
you
of the
smoked
virus.
cigarettes back in the time, smoking was the best defense of COVID. That's what they said, because then the spike things couldn't stick onto your chest thingies. And you know what? We got a whole bunch of bullshit about that. So on Thursday about 6:45, myself and my friend Captain Teo, we're going to be grabbing some of our old masks. We're going to be putting them in a bucket. We're going to be burning them. We're going to be encouraging you guys to watch and also grab your old masks and share. Joanne will be in the control room, so she can bring in many people burning their masks at the same time. Tell your friends, like us on our show, South Shore Live. Like and friend me.
And message Howard on his Facebook to let me know you're going to be doing the mask burning, and I will bring you on live with everybody else.
And
have a big old party.
Everyone can watch you burn your fucking masks, because you know what? If they worked, that would have been one thing. But seeing people walk around with masks, they don't work unless you're like sick. I get it. There's something I get it. I appreciate it. I don't want, but you know what? If you're 10 years old and you're bouncing a basketball and you got a Slurpee in one hand, your phone in another hand, you don't need a mask on your face.
And Teo says,
I was just at
fire pit at the boat blender.
Oh shit! And I think I'm bringing fireworks too.
I was just at one of the fucking stores, and this Chinese lady's wearing one. I'm like, yo, you motherfucker, you started this shit. You're fucking wearing one, you fuck.
Whoa. Yeah. And that's why I love AJ.
I'll be honest. They've been wearing masks whenever they're sick in the Orient. So they are just in the Orient.
It's now cultural for them.
They were being
considerate
and respectful of other people, so that if they cough, they didn't like totally get sick. Where in America, I've watched people like literally cough and not cover their mouth. We're like, come on, peeps, cover your damn mouth. I'm not asking you to put a mask on, but I am saying if you got a cough, cover your friggin' mouth.
Yeah, be kind, rewind.
I don't want to get your crud.
Go right next to that Chinese lady and lay a fart. There ain't no mask on that.
Well, AJ, you can see if the mask works. You can take like an NP95 and fart next to that one, see if she can smell it, and you can we should do that. We get like the blue ones that have like the 5 pleats.
Yeah, Teo says says masks have been common for 30 to 40 years in the Orient.
Yeah, which is fine.
Why? You know why? Because it's so fucking filthy, fucking dirty there. Seriously.
It's true too. I mean, they're driving their bicycles through silt in the air, and
Yeah.
Thank God we live here. Okay, right. Go America.
I don't even trust our fucking food, because we're probably eating like squirrel balls or some shit like that, dude.
Well, people pay good money for squirrel balls now and then.
You don't trust it either. Oh, I thought you told me to shut up.
No, so AJ, let's tell everybody where they can see you this week in Philly. Let's go.
Wednesday, Dagwoods. This Thursday I got off because it's a dart championship at Penny's. Friday, I am at My Brother's Irish Pub in Bridesburg.
Nice.
Saturday afternoon, I'm at the Ronhurst from 5 to 9 with the full band, too. And then Sunday, I'm at Maggie's from 4 to 8.
Sounds like you got a busy week, man. I'm still waiting on Mace. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised. I got a feeling Mace is
He said he was working.
Yeah, I think he's fucked up with the time, but that's okay. He's out in California, and Doug's out in California too. And I'm not going to say this. Musicians can be flighty, man.
That's coming.
I mean, musicians are not known for their fantastic music, their fantastic skills in navigating life, unless you're like Gene Simmons, and he just fucked up the other day.
Well, let's be honest, Howard. How many times a day do you ask Alexa what time it is?
It's true. It's 4:20 time.
It's 4:20.
So did you see what happened with REO Speedwagon?
No.
So they announced that they're going to be having a reunion, which is great.
Just give me some.
And they don't invite Kevin Cronin, the guy who's like the face and the voice of REO Speed. He's like, hey man, I'm kind of disappointed. I would have done it,
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
He said he was disturbed and hurt about it.
I mean, that's kind of messed up.
Who was this? I missed the whole fucking thing. I was trying to get a drink.
I was gonna say Kevin Cronin from REO he got ditched by REO. Really? They did the same thing that they did to Dennis DeYoung. They just kicked him to the curb.
Real quick, Teo, Philly is not actually that far from Gettysburg. It's like a couple hours, but it's not super far compared to Florida from Gettysburg.
About 3 hours, right?
It's about 2-3 hours.
Thanks, babe.
So yeah, next time you go to Gettysburg, you maybe check out AJ, and I'm sure he'll smoke a cigar with you. And have
Teo's
a drink
headed
with
to Gettysburg in August.
Teo hosts the show with me on Tuesday.
Dude, I always want to go to Gettysburg. Me and my wife actually, I only want to go, and like they got the ghost tours. It's supposed to be really
Meet up with
haunted.
Teo.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Joanne,
supposed to
didn't
be
you do
really
this?
haunted there, man.
I did the ghost tours over there. You should go there and do the ghost tours.
And then
They're great.
there's a hotel in New York that every Halloween me and my wife want to go, but we have never made it yet. It's I forget what it's called. It's the most haunted place.
I would totally be in.
Well,
A lot of
listen,
people died there, man.
I'll tell you what. That I'm dead serious. Fuck this. Listen, let's really make a plan for you two to come in October, and us four plus a couple of my friends will go and we'll spend a night there. You can spend a night.
Got to work that around that job of mine, but I can make that job work out for me because it's up there.
That would
October,
be really.
what do we-
That would be really.
But it's
cool.
also tough with football season, AJ. I mean,
AJ smokes, but Teo wants to know if you smoke cigars.
Nah.
you don't smoke cigarettes anymore, do you?
Nah, I quit.
No,
like
he's talking
4
cigars, not
or 5
cigarettes.
years ago.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too.
He did quit.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just, dude. You know what's weird? Like I haven't even been smoking weed that much. I'll do it like once or twice a week, man. I like to drink, dude.
You do like your liquor.
Yeah.
You do like
Dude, you know
your
why? I
liquor.
was like, dude, listen. It doesn't matter what I smoke. It makes me tired as fucking shit, dude.
Oh, it chills you out.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't want to be chilled out.
That's when I start smoking.
Like I like it. I like the feeling I get, but then if I don't do anything, I'm on my couch. I'm passed out in like a half hour.
And you wake up like 3 hours later, you feel great.
And then my fat ass will raid the refrigerator and the cupboards.
So I'm working on having you come down here for a few days. Don't give up on me. I'm working on it. And if that's the
Dude,
case, it'll be
No,
great. We'll have
that'd be cool to get the fuck out of Philadelphia.
Yep. Gonna be talking hopefully to someone tomorrow about that and
That's
working a different angle.
So anybody else going on tour?
Actually I missed one or two. The Black Keys.
Yeah.
Nah. There was another one too that I missed. We talked about Silverchair. We're waiting till tomorrow to talk about that. Kip Winger.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
He's
'cause
doing-
he's doing an orchestra thing.
Yeah, he's doing a
I'm
tour.
psyched.
Winger, how about that one? You know, he got so famous from Beavis and Butthead. Just
He
from
got famous because he was hot.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
yeah, but I mean, when the kid next door was wearing the Winger shirt, it was just over.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
All
look-
credibility.
If I come out there to play, how we got to be called like the two Hebes, the two Jews.
I was thinking Choo Crew.
There you go. That's
You
it.
already got the do-rag, bro.
Yeah, listen, that's it, dude. That's what we're called when I come out to play. Me and
Two
you play.
Jews in a canoe.
No, the two Jew crew. I
Two
like
Jews in a
that better.
Cadillac canoe.
That's good.
Yeah, I was
dude.
actually playing some Beatles. That's what I was. I went through shit before practice. Before I practiced warm up. That was when warm up was some Beatles. It's nice. It's nice. Sometimes it's nice not to play complicated stuff because then it comes out really nice.
Yeah, but listen, get that fucking cymbal thing down, a swoosh. How Ringo hits it.
Oh, the left right. Yeah, I can do that.
No, the hi hat. I'm talking. He swooshes it,
Yeah, it's a left right
Yeah.
thing. Most players play up and down. He plays left and right.
dude. But you know what? That's what makes that sound, dude.
Oh yeah, sure does. That swinging hi hat.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Yep. I actually, to get that sound easier on my kit, what I do is I have a second hi hat on the right hand side and have it opened up a little bit,
Right,
and then I could just like swing it that way.
right.
But when you think about how far drums have come, guitars really haven't changed much. Effects
Right.
have changed a lot.
Right, yeah.
But drums from, let's say, 1920 to the 50s were literally a fucking bongo. You were lucky if you had like a cymbal that went ding, and you were nuts if you had some coconuts there to make some odd sounds. I mean, they were just fucking like Ricky Ricardo drum sets, just
Right.
trying to get that kind of lounge feel. And
Does anyone
And
ever
then-
use the sizzle cymbal anymore?
some people do, but what they do
were
is they
big
put a
back in the
sizzle.
60s.
Yeah. What a lot of people are doing now, they're doing like a chain, and the chain's going to sizzle more down it, and there's their lines on a regular cymbal. It's like putting a necklace on a cymbal.
Really?
But Yeah, but not too much music uses sizzle
Nah,
stuff. I mean, no
nah.
one's playing shit like the Doors anymore in the Moody Blues.
Right.
So, and then the 50s came along, and then you got that rockabilly going on, and they went to like a 3-piece, Elvis 3-piece, bass drum, snare, maybe a floor tom, and that was it.
Right.
Oh, they did chim chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. That's all they needed to get the chicka boom, and the fills were boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom.
Which
And then
which is my favorite style of drumming.
there you go. And
I
then
love-
jazz broke in a little bit, and what jazz did is it took that set and made all different noises out of 4/4,
Right. Which was also very cool.
which was cool. And then the technologies of the drums actually changed. They actually started making drums as an actual instrument to be a performance piece to be used in service rather than kind of like a kitschy thing. Most drums were either bass drums or snare drums. Now they're
Right.
building tom-toms, and you know they have to build a mount for that tom-tom, because if someone's going to start hitting it a little bit more, it's going to take some. And then all of a sudden the guy goes, you know what, I want another fucking tom-tom, and there comes your drum set. And now you're talking about from going from a single player playing and multiple players playing one piece to be together to one guy multitasking to cover 4/4 and 16 notes across the board with 2 hands and 2 feet in different time signatures in 50 fucking years.
Right.
You know, when you think about like someone who plays a samba now or a merengue, there used to be 7 fucking guys there playing the. Now, if a guy can multitask, he can do it himself with the proper tools around him. That wasn't there.
Right.
A guitar, same 6 strings. The electronics do everything, all the change. They haven't made a new guitar string.
No, but they made pedals.
They made pedals, but
they make different guitar strings like for more quality.
but the technology stopped.
Yeah,
I think
right.
that the last technology of a guitar string that I can remember was when they made the guitar strings colored.
Well, they got these new ones, man, that like are coated so they supposedly last longer.
Oh,
I mean, I use them on my acoustic because if I play leads on acoustic, it really digs in your finger. So I've used a coated, it doesn't dig in as bad.
and then you look at the Keith Moon, and then you look at Carmine Appice, and they started. You went from like a lounge drum set that what's his face Robbie Krieger was playing from the Doors in the 60s, and
John Densmore.
John Densmore, and what the fuck, and Ringo, those 4 and 5 piece seats, and then they just exploded to double kicks, and they exploded to a rack of 7 fucking concert toms and a gong. Bonham put a fucking kettle drum there and a fucking gong, because at that point there was so many more pieces to choose from other than a fucking snare and a fucking bass drum and a hi-hat and a ride and a shitty cymbal. And then these guys got endorsements. They didn't have to pay. You know, Ringo was paying for his shit for a while. You know that, right?
Dude, I like that 4-piece set. I don't like the big shit. I get fucking pissed.
Understood. A lot can be done there, but with a bigger kit, you can create a bigger ambience in sounds.
Well, listen, I say to
limited.
my drummer all the time when he brings out this big set. I'm like, what the fuck are you bringing this out for? And
You
it's
bring
his
the big
drum
set
kit.
out if you got the big music for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're doing, let's say, an Allman's tribute, you're not playing a 4-piece kit. It's just you're playing a Rush tribute. You're not playing a 4-piece kit. If you want to be in a Monkees tribute or something like that, a Beatles tribute, you can get away with a 4-piece kit if you're a great drummer. They were good drummers,
Right.
but like you want to play more and more and more and fill every spot between every note you can when you can. And that's the thing about being a musician. All I do when I teach my students, I say, here are the basic beats. Now it's for you to learn how to put extra notes in between those notes. I gave you the space in between. I gave you the skeleton. After that, the only difference between this band and that band is those little notes between them. That's it. They're usually the same beat, same drum beats, guys. There's only 12 basic drum beats. After that, every other drum beat can be made into those drum beats. But until you don't know your basics and you don't know those 12 drum beats, I mean, Lars is a perfect example of someone that doesn't know 12 basic drum beats.
Yeah,
But he's in the biggest fucking band.
Yeah,
How does that happen, AJ?
Money.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He was the money guy and his dad.
But I mean, when you really think about that,
Exactly.
and I'm not really knocking him. I mean, he's done a whole lot better than me. But I play drums. I'm Howard the Unknown Drummer, and I can play 12 beats very simply. That if I put him in a room, he would lose.
But we got Chris is coming on. He says, and I know this is going to go right to Howard.
Oh shit, Neil.
Neil Peart was surrounded by drums, acoustic and electric.
It's true.
Not to mention, I'm going to add on to this. He had bells and chimes and everything, and he
To create the
just
effect.
knew how to play.
He was a percussionist and a
by
writer.
himself. He just was. You could listen to just him. No offense to the others, but you could literally sit and listen to just Neil Peart.
Buddy Rich too. I mean, he was great as well. But you know what? He pigeonholed him, and he pigeonholed himself into that jazz groove. Played some rock, but he didn't set the mood. He was a jazz player. They opened up the spot for him. He'd rip right through. He'd match every note with the horns come in. Yeah, Neil set the mood. You listen to like something like Xanadu. Those are fucking drums. That's not a keyboard. That's a fucking percussionist. And then he turns around, hits some fucking chimes, and then does the most monstrous fucking 16 drops into 32s back into 5 and goes 4 5 4 5 7 8 7 8 7 8 4 5 4 5. You know, you're like, holy fuck, it's one dude.
Right.
You know? That's why I love Rush. Beyond multitasking. Listen to this. Here's the master.
Are we praying?
Very beginning of Xanadu, starting with a drummer, not a guitarist or.
I don't hear
Mayor
nothing.
Adrian?
I don't hear nothing.
They may not be able to hear it, Adrian. And there's also copyright infringements too, Joe.
It feels like we became monks and we're praying. I don't hear nothing.
All right, kill it,
Alright,
Joe.
I'll kill it.
But you know, he sets the mood, and I love all the drummers. I love Tommy Aldridge. I love, I mean, we've talked about your favorite guys. No one asked about my favorite drummers. Holy fuck, AJ, ask me a question.
Who's your favorite drummer, Howard?
Well, it's funny you should say
besides
that.
Neil Peart. Besides Neil Peart.
Bonham, straight up. It'd be like, who would I throw off? Who would I throw off my favorite? I got 2 kids. I got a son and a daughter. Who would I throw off a fucking a ledge? I'd throw me off and leave them on. There's no, Bonham had such an amazing style of just straight out playing Motown and rock and roll and being rock fucking solid. End of story. However, Neil Peart rewrote drums.
Right.
And this guy El Espario. Have you seen the guy with the beard that's fucking ridiculous? That does 32 notes on every fucking part of his body. Amazing talent. A ridiculous drummer. He's next level. That's the next generation. But there'll never be another Neil. There'll never be another Hendrix. There'll never be another Randy Rhoads. And these are all the people that we love.
What about the dude? What was the dude that played for Ozzy?
What, drums? Tommy Aldridge. Lee Kerslake.
No, Tommy Aldridge is a band.
Tommy Aldridge is phenomenal.
And
I rip him off so bad, dude. I stole such a riff from him that I use Over the Mountain all the time. It's actually Lee Kerslake who wrote it, but Tommy Aldridge fucking perfected it. I stole that riff, and I love using that drop anytime I can.
What about the other dude that plays with everybody? He played with Fogerty, plays with Willie.
Conrad Peace?
No, the ball dude. He's a ball drummer.
Are you talking about Chris Slade?
No, what is it?
Chris Slade, he played with AC/DC, played for Man for Man.
No, it's another guy. He plays with Fogerty all the time. He was John Cougar's drummer.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Kenny Arnoff.
Fucking amazing, dude.
He's ridiculous. I mean, he was. Do you know he was Vic Firth's? The Vic Firth, the fucking drum stick person.
Right.
That was his boy. I mean,
dude, listen, he plays with everybody.
Why wouldn't the fuck wouldn't he? He's amazing.
Dude, he might be one of my favorite drummers around. Just because he's such a great he's sticking up your ass pocket player.
Oh my gosh. He was with John Mellencamp, right?
And he was with Seeger, Willie Nelson, Fogerty.
He does probably one of the most ridiculous songs that I had to learn.
You want to hear the list?
Wait a second. He did a Mellencamp song that I had to learn, and it was so fucking tough. And I learned the song, and I got through it, and then the band broke up.
Okay. He has been literally throughout the years with the Rolling Stones, the Smashing Pumpkins, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, Sting, Gaga, Mars, Pharrell Williams, Lenny Kravitz, Bob Dylan, John Bon Jovi, Elton John, Rod Stewart, Eric Clapton, Dave Grohl, Jack White, Garth Brooks, Alanis Morissette, Johnny
Mellencamp.
Cash, Avril Lavigne, Stevie Wonder, Alicia Keys, John Lennon, Beyonce, Mick Jagger, Ray Charles, Alice Cooper, Meatloaf, Santana, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Celine Dion, Bob Seger, Willie Nelson, Jerry Lee Jones, and Skinner. That's
Okay.
the list.
Every one of these guys are on tour this week. You can see any one of these all over America. Every band he's ever played for, he's playing for every band this week.
Dude, every time I saw him play with Willie Nelson, I was blown the fuck away. I was like, dude, dude, listen now. He's in my opinion, one of the greatest pocket fucking drummers you'll ever fucking hear.
It's important. It's important.
Dude, every time I heard him with someone, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy's making the song.
Yeah, he was with John.
He's like a Steve
17
Gadd.
years.
Yeah.
There's a few players like that.
Greatest intro, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover.
Let me tell you
Greatest
something.
intro, dude.
That's another story. Steve Gadd lost his kid 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yep, dude.
Oh, that's
He was a drummer as well. I mean, I can't see him being bad.
Nah, dude, that was a
great
intro. 50 Ways
absolutely phenomenal intro. I mean, it's legendary intro of how simple and complex it was.
Oh, dude, it's fucking great, dude.
Steve Gadd did Asia in one take.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think if I took a year of my life, that I honestly, if I practiced 40 hours a week, I don't think I could pull off Steely Asia.
Really?
I don't think so. It's just not my groove. But I mean, on top of it too, it is so fucking complex, man. I saw some dude play it, a cover band play it, and I literally was sitting at my desk and I was like this to the guy. Good job. It was fucking bueno. Steve Gadd, you know, he's like one of those guys that some people in the biz know about, and if you like music, but if and when he passes, people won't realize the impact that guy fucking had on music. It's insane, his catalog. Pull up his catalog, Joanne. Holy God. This has been brought to you by Holy God tonight. So, AJ, tell people how they can friend you and how they can check you out.
You can friend me on AJ Slickster,
Slickster.
Yeah. Because I keep getting kicked the fuck off, so that's why it's Slickster.
Yeah, I got popped yesterday for what? I put up the thing. What did I put up? About
put up something about
AOC. I got popped on AOC because she's now worth a lot of money. She makes $174,000 a year, and apparently she's worth a whole lot more than
like
the numbers
29 million.
And,
and funny story, Doge is now, as of today, they announced
to go into
Congress
Congress
after Congress
to find out why some of these congressmen,
why are you
people
making 174, but you're worth millions and millions of dollars.
You look at someone like Pelosi. I mean, she's been there a long time, and she blew Kennedy. Don't get me wrong, if you're, but I mean, she's been there long. She literally blew Kennedy. They went on a date. Oh, by the way, this is the disclaimer. This is the disclaimer part of the show. This is for humor purposes. But rumor has it they dated, and you know what? Going down on the Kennedy. That's just the way it worked. What was that? Dogma? Did you ever see that movie?
No.
Oh, dude, the end of it's phenomenal. George Carlin, rest in peace. Gosh, do I miss that guy. If you ever want to watch a good movie, and I'm not a huge movie guy, but Dogma's a great movie. I might, we should watch that like tonight because there's no Monday Night Football. Crickets.
Actually, she was kind of pretty when she was.
All right, so Steve Gadd, did you pull up his resume, Joe?
Yeah.
Check this out. Avi, you'd be like, really? Avi.
Van Coy, Simon and Garfunkel, James Taylor, Chick Corea.
Chick Corea. Chick Corean. AJ, it's the fucking AJ's. It's the Asians coming after you again.
Chick Corea. I beat you up.
AJ, smack me, mask.
Milt Jackson, Chet Baker, Art Farmer, Jim Hall, Herbert Luce, Herbert Laws, Eric Gate, Richard T. Hold on, we're going way back because that's in the 70s.
Yeah, well, he's
I think he
Steely
just
Dan,
Steely
I think he
Dan.
just-
Van
listen, I think he
McCoy.
just naming people's names. Howard Dern.
No, I'm
Howard,
literally
yeah, he played with
reading
Howard
this.
Duran, the unknown drummer, in
Paul
'57.
Simon, Rickley Jones,
Angel Lewis.
the Leprechaun. Let's see. No, God, no.
No, I'm sorry, that was
Herb Alberts. Let me see. I'm
Herb
still
fucking
going.
Albert, dude.
I'm still going. He was actually a member
Mel
of
Bay,
the Manhattan
Mel
Jazz
Bay.
Quartet.
What was that?
Mel
The
Bay.
Manhattan. Oh, Mel Bay.
Mel Bay. He also filled in for
Eric
Firecracker Betty.
Clapton. Let me see. Riding the King, Anthony Jackson, Jimmy Vaughn. He was in the Iyer Dimming Jazz Club,
Probably.
Royal Albert Hall, James Taylor. Yeah, there's like a
Van
million.
Halen.
His signature is on the Vic Firth stick.
That is the only sticks that I use. Not
Um,
because it's funny. Not because he uses them. They just balance perfect. I've
But-
been using them for years. They're very.
Yeah, I play the drums. I use fucking chopsticks.
He is an honorary doctor of music from Berkeley.
Of course he fucking is. He wrote drum charts that people can't fucking still read.
Exactly.
Yo, Howard,
Uh,
I use chopsticks with a mask.
I mean, literally, he's got multiple years with the Manhattan Jazz
Hey,
Quartet.
why don't you call into our show during your? Were you playing Thursday? Oh, you're not. You're darts,
I'm off.
dude. Get some people to grab some masks and burn them.
I will.
Seriously.
I
That'd be
definitely
great. Well, Joanne will call us all in. You go
I'll
in the
pull you in.
backyard, and we'll have like a mass burning. We'll have like 17 house fires at one time.
Yeah, you just need to do this very responsibly, and we are not responsible for whatever it is you do with your masks. We're letting you know that we're doing a mask burning party, and you're welcome to join in if you are safe and you're legally allowed to do it within your own home area.
Spoken,
That's disclaimer.
spoken like a true wife. Well, I don't know what
Spoken
time
like
it
I
is.
don't want to get sued.
Anything you want to wrap up with? I'm really kind of funnily disappointed with my buddies that were supposed to come on. My buddy Mace and my buddy, my cousin Doug is supposed to come on tonight. My Nat's supposed to come on.
But you know what? We had a lot of content tonight to get through. We wouldn't have gotten.
Oh,
through it
without
if
a doubt,
everybody
it's
was
always a
here.
good time. I'm not just saying.
So,
AJ, let's talk
know?
about that booze that you're drinking. I got a few more minutes in me.
We got Platinum 7,
Or what's the proof on that bad boy?
80 proof.
It's pretty strong.
That's good, man.
You know, what was I gonna say? So I saw you the other day. You had a really, really fun gig, it looked like, and it seemed like you were hanging with this like the chick crew, and they were singing with you too. You got like some doo-wop. You getting some boots and fucking have the chicks in the cages.
Where was this at?
I don't know. I saw it was,
Oh, it's probably the wrong horse. Yeah, a good friend of mine, Beth, and her sister Jen came in. Jen's from Arizona and Beth's from, I tell her she's from bumfuck PA, but she's way up the mountains. They came in to see me, and her sister Jen got up to sing with this chick Nancy that got up to sing. She always sings.
Nancy. Our Nancy.
No,
Where the hell's our Nancy? She's supposed to come on sometime.
I see her on here.
She's supposed to come on live one time. She's like our unofficial manager.
She fucking played hooky Saturday. She didn't show up Saturday to the gig.
We got some new merch coming your way. I'm sending you a few more logos to approve. We're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff which isn't gonna be that expensive, and it's gonna be all custom shit for AJ.
There you go. You gotta love that, man. A lot of people want, so like we'll definitely gotta get rid of them fuckers.
Yeah. Do you have any more towels left?
No, I gave them all out, dude.
How cool is that, huh?
Hi, Nancy.
50 years of sin, someone put. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Maybe we should
Michael
put
Bartley.
that on your towel. AJ.
50 years. Well, I wish I was 50. I'm 57.
I'm saying the first 7 years you were clean as fuck.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
And then after like 7 and a half, fucking you watch Super Friends, it was over.
I would say I was till 6th grade. I was good till 6th grade. So however you are in 6th grade.
Yeah. I think seventh was for me, and then after that it was just fucking over. But
Listen,
how old were you? What year did you graduate high school?
Eileen, what year should I graduate at? I should have graduated in 86, but I got thrown out in 84.
I graduated in 85, but I should have graduated in 86, but I was younger. So we're spotting the same school time too, you know? just spot
Yeah.
on.
Well, listen. So
Did you wear?
six,
When did you start wearing your denim jacket with a fucking iron with a shirt cut on the back of it or patches? When did you start wearing a denim? That's for a kid. When a boy
eighth grade. That was 8th grade.
8th grade started wearing denim.
I was
So
9th
listen.
grade, a little later.
6th grade, the buses would pick us up in the corner. So then 7th grade, I went to junior high. So as soon as I got to junior high, we took SEPTA. Dude, that was it. That was it. School was over for me. I cut almost so many days in 7th grade starting.
Dude, 41 days of my high school, my last year in high school, 41 fucking days I missed school. I was tardy for it. I'm not kidding. And the Miss Jacobson, who was the fucking attendance. Do you remember attendance? You'd go there, you'd be late. You go, so she felt so fucking bad of seeing me in Elizabeth High School for many reasons. A, I was like, you know, a minority. 2, I was also a Jewish minority. And 3, I was late all the fucking time and she didn't want to see me ever again. And another fucking year of me being late drove her crazy. She's like, you know what? I can't. It doesn't matter anymore. You're going to graduate anyhow. Thank you, Howard.
Dude, I think the first year in grade, I was absent. Like, I swear to God, it was like 137 days or something, dude.
When my dad died in 9th grade, oh God, don't get me wrong, I was upset my dad died, but I wouldn't have graduated. I would I missed so much fucking time. I missed like every fucking final ever, and I was a straight up like 67, 60, 60, 68 student, maybe, because I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
When I was super young, you just get to a point.
Remember taking the California test?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I scored one year like a 15. My mom was like, a Mongoloid could do better than that.
Yeah,
I used to draw faces with it, dude.
But it's funny because
words of encouragement by my mom.
It just the things that they spent so much time on shit that didn't matter, and the things that did matter, they didn't spend any time at all with you.
Yeah, well, for sure, dude.
And I was just like so past it, so over it. I mean, shit, I was watching porn since I'm 6, so I mean, hell.
Dude, like my shit's falling apart.
I think about all the time I saved in health class.
Yeah, dude. How about dude, I'll never forget, man. I in a health class in like 7th grade, they used to give us like, remember you had sex education?
Well, there was the don't drink, don't smoke, cigarettes. I remember, and then there was sex ed.
If you masturbated, you got hairy palms. I remember looking for my palms. I was like, all right, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good. No hairy palms yet.
Dude, I just remember waiting for the first kid to just crack up in the room, and they just throw him the fuck out. And you'd be like, okay, which one is it going to be? And you'd be like, okay, today we're going to be talking about the vagina. And then all of a sudden, it's just like Beavis and Butthead. You can see where it came from, and you just look around and say, who is the first dumbass that's going to crack up? And half the time it was me. Or was this other guy, Dan Rubenstein, but he was literally not David, Dan Rubenetti. He was the quarterback.
What the fuck is that? Like a Jew Nazi?
No, no, Dan Rubenetti, and I would make him laugh, and they would literally, you couldn't stop laughing if you knew what the fuck a vag was back then, and then there was it just, God.
Do you remember? That was even worse. If someone farted real loud in class and you all started laughing, and then the teacher threatened to beat the shit out of the next person that laughed.
Yeah, well, good times, everybody.
Listen,
that's when hold on, AJ. That's when our educational system was at its best.
Listen, and that's when the world was good. Listen, if you fucked up, you got your ass kicked, and you didn't fuck up again. And if you did fucked up, you knew you were gonna go fucking get your ass kicked again, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up more than anybody under the sun, dude. I didn't give a fuck. I kept fucking.
I know you did. You told me like 2-3 times, different things, and I was like, man, you should be glad you're here. And I know you turned things around in a lot of respects, which is awesome. But in return, though, you were smart enough at the time to take your beating or shut the fuck up.
Right on, dude.
It's not that hard. My dad told me a few things. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. God planned it that way. Listen twice as much and talk half as much. Shut the fuck up.
Right, dude. Right on. Dude, like, you see me falling apart over here? shit just
I'm
fucking
watching
started
you over
breaking.
there, AJ.
It's like creature feature at your
Dude,
joint.
my shit just started fucking breaking over. I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude.
Where's the beautiful wife?
She's in the taking a shower.
I thought you were gonna say taking a.
No.
Whoa.
Maybe it's time for us
There
to
we
go
go.
because AJ's got to go.
Yeah, AJ. To you, my friend. Hopefully, I'll see. Next Monday, are we doing it?
Yes.
Next Monday,
and listen,
because
Thursday I got off, so we're gonna burn the masks.
Thursday, everyone, make sure you follow me. You follow AJ 645. We're gonna have the America mask burning. Tell your friends, AJ, if they want to go live. We're gonna put a link up there. We can put up to 8 people, I think, live. And as they're done burning their mask, we'll go to the next person. And if they could share it, that would
If
be
they
great.
can message Howard on his Facebook page, that'd be great.
And it's a big fucking burn your dirty masks.
There we go, man.
We're moving forward in the future. Everyone's feeling a little pain. I love, I love everybody, Democrat or Republican. If you're a Democrat and you've been with me this long, then you must really like me. If you're a Republican and you've been with me this long, then you know me a long time. But I really hate that every day that I notice that some friends are gone. And you got to realize that these things that people are doing are not for the now. They're for the later. They're for our kids and they're for our grandkids. So they don't have to wake up $60 trillion in debt. So maybe they'll have an opportunity to be able to buy a house again and maybe be able to afford a car made in America that's fixed in America by American technicians that go to school in America and have college degrees, not for stupid things, but for actual jobs.
Right on, dude.
You know? And let's put the money here in America and stop feeding the rest of the world when they don't need it. When they need it, we're there.
Dude, 100 fucking %, dude.
When they need it, we'll be there. But get off our tit.
Yeah,
Please.
listen, when they need it, foreign countries, fuck them. They wouldn't help us out.
Let me tell you. And one other thing, which is the biggest fucking American lie that I have seen, is that when you love somebody, you love them. But when they don't make you feel good, you fuck them. And they did that to Elon. And Elon is, whether you think he is, a Superman villain, or you think that he is a scumbag, he did not need this job. He was trying to help the American people. And we have found at least $2 of every dollar's gone. Every American's now $3,000 was taken from them in garbage he's found in 40 days. Come on, guys.
Yo, what's that, The
Yeah.
Godfather?
Yeah, give Elon
it
a
was.
chance.
Was that the theme of The Godfather?
Yes, it was.
I heard it. Just 2 notes, dude.
Dude, I'm like that with Jimmy. 1 or 2 notes, I know every song.
I heard it,
Boom,
dude.
boom. Yeah. And that's all I want to say. Let's all get along. Let's all realize we are allowed to have our own opinions. It's when you're told you're not allowed to have your own opinions when you're wrong. Good night, everybody. AJ, I'll talk to you soon.
I'll see
Good
you
morning.
Thursday.
Don't be a shitty person.
All right, brother. Have a good one. See you.
Peace out.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration, whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app. Our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help.
Any viewers?